When I first started gardening, I thought the only way to keep pests away was to spray something, anything, that smelled strong enough to chase them off. But over the years, I discovered one of the biggest secrets real gardeners swear by. Plants can protect each other. That means no chemicals, no expensive store-bought solutions, and no guesswork. Just the natural power of smart planting choices. Today on Soil Stories, we're diving deep into the best companion plants that give you a pest-free garden without harsh sprays. If you've been searching for a reliable, evergreen guide to natural pest control, this is the resource you'll keep coming back to every planting season. Companion planting is simple. Some plants grow better together because they support each other. They may deter pests, improve the soil, or even boost each other's flavor. Think of it as pairing friends who help each other thrive while keeping unwanted troublemakers far away. No complicated charts, no scientific jargon, just real useful information you can start using today in your backyard, balcony, or container garden. Whether you're a beginner tending your first tomato plant or an experienced grower trying to protect an entire food garden, these combinations work. If you grow tomatoes, you absolutely want basil nearby. Basil naturally repels pests like tomato hornworms and whiteflies, but it does more than that. Gardeners across generations swear tomatoes grown beside basil develop richer flavor and stronger growth. Basil's scent is intense, in a good way, and when it's brushed by breeze or rain, it creates an invisible protective wall around tomato plants. To make this work, plant 2 to 3 basil plants around every tomato plant. Allow basil to flower late in the season to attract pollinators as well. You'll get bigger harvests, healthier plants, and herbal fragrance every time you step in the garden. Marigolds are the most underrated pest control heroes. Their roots release natural compounds that repel nematodes underground, while their scent confuses flying pests above ground. They're like living security guards for your vegetables. Try planting marigolds around tomatoes, beans, squash, peppers, and even potatoes. Scatter them throughout your rows or container groupings. The bold colors brighten your garden while quietly working around the clock to protect it. One gardener I know calls marigolds plant insurance. And honestly, it fits. Cabbage, kale, broccoli, and collards often attract hungry visitors like cabbage loopers and aphids, but garlic changes everything. Its strong aroma discourages pests from laying eggs on the leaves. Even better, garlic takes very little space and doesn't compete heavily for nutrients. Plant garlic in clusters around brassicas. That's the family name for cabbage-type vegetables. You can even tuck single cloves between plants. As garlic grows, it quietly builds a natural shield, and your greens stay cleaner and healthier. If you've ever gone out in the morning and found tiny holes in your leaves, give this combo a try next season. It makes a noticeable difference. Let's be real for a moment. Some pests are incredibly persistent. Instead of trying to chase them entirely away, nasturtiums offer a smart alternative. They attract pests like aphids and flea beetles away from your vegetables. This method is known as trap cropping, and it's brilliant. Plant nasturtiums near squash, beans, cucumbers, pumpkins, and peppers. When pests show up, they'll choose nasturtiums first. You'll see clusters of insects on those big round leaves instead of on your vegetables. And because nasturtiums are edible, you get bonus flowers, salad toppings, and vibrant color while protecting your food crops. Rosemary offers one of the strongest natural deterrents for beetles and other chewing insects. It's tough, drought-tolerant, and stays green basically all year in the right climate. Grow rosemary near beans, cabbage, carrots, or potatoes. The woody aroma keeps pests away and enhances flavor for nearby herbs. If you've ever brushed your hand across a rosemary bush and smelled that intense fresh scent, you know why pests don't want any part of it. Rosemary also attracts beneficial insects like bees and predatory wasps, which help keep harmful bugs in check. It's a long-term investment for a healthy garden ecosystem. Mint spreads quickly, so always plant it in containers, baskets, or a section where it can't take over. But when used properly, mint is a powerhouse companion plant. Its scent confuses pests such as cabbage moths and ants. Corn, cabbage, kale, and collards benefit the most. Place the container near your leafy greens rather than planting mint directly in the soil. You'll enjoy cleaner leaves with fewer insects interested in chewing through them. One tip many gardeners overlook: Rubbing mint leaves around and the edges of raised beds helps repel crawling pests too. Borage might be one of the most valuable companion plants that beginners rarely think about. It repels tomato hornworms, attracts pollinators, feeds soil with trace minerals, and produces edible star-shaped flowers. Plant borage near tomatoes, strawberries, or squash. Once established, it tends to reseed annually, meaning you'll get free plants every season. Gardeners love borage for its deep roots, which break up compacted soil and help retain moisture for neighboring plants. If you want a healthy, resilient garden without synthetic chemicals, borage deserves a permanent place on your planting list. Companion planting isn't just about pairing plants, but positioning them correctly. You want strong aromas and beneficial root interactions close enough to matter, without crowding. A general rule that works is to plant companions within 15 to 30 centimeters, so, about 6 to 12 inches, of each other for small herbs and 30 to 60 centimeters, or 12 to 24 inches, for bigger plants like marigolds or nasturtiums. This ensures the plants interact above and below ground, where it counts. Plants under stress attract more pests. That's a gardening fact. Companion planting works best when your soil is healthy, watered evenly, and mulched. Mulch protects the roots, regulates moisture, and prevents weeds from competing with your crops. If you can, feed your soil with compost every season. Healthy soil makes stronger plants, and stronger plants need fewer chemical interventions. Nature already knows how to grow plants that protect one another. We just have to set the stage for success. What I love most about companion planting is that it's simple, natural, and cost-effective. You don't need special tools, expensive sprays, or complicated systems. You just place the right plants together and let them work. It feels like your garden becomes a living community, a team effort where every member plays a role. Flowers protect vegetables, herbs attract pollinators, roots strengthen soil, and in return, you get harvests that are cleaner, richer, and safer for you and your family. Organic gardening isn't about perfection, it's about balance. Companion plants restore that balance in the easiest way possible. Now that you know how to use companion planting for a pest-free garden, I challenge you to try at least 3 of these combinations this season. Pick a couple of herbs, a flower or two, and a vegetable crop you want to protect. You'll notice a difference within weeks. And if this article was helpful, do me a quick favor, subscribe to Soil Stories, and share this resource with another gardener. Every share helps build our community of growers who believe in nature-first gardening. Let's keep learning, planting, and thriving, one garden bed at a time.